Okay, what's up everyone? So today I wanted to talk about the 5-star basic versus the 5-star featured. And the main reason I'm doing this is because of, as many of you got the message in mail, it's almost like a week ago now, but the Blade featured will be coming back. And I feel like that's like a special case to this long kind of debate between the basic and featured, but I still want to talk about it today and compare it to the original basic and the featured. So kind of the idea of going for the basic is, in my opinion, pretty simple. If you don't have the champions, if you don't have a large roster, you should be opening the basic. The rule of 16 is a pretty good rule to go by, which is 5 for questing, 5 for Alliance War defense, 3 for Alliance War offense, and 3 for AQ. That's a pretty good rule to go by, where you have 16 solid, powerful champions that can kind of go in any situation. So to give you an example from my roster, my rule of 16 is Quake, Voodoo, Spider-Man for Alliance War offense. Most of my defense is taken up by taken up by 3 of my 6 stars, and some lower rank 5 stars like MCOC, Carnage, maybe one 4-star there. And my AQ is whatever 6 stars left, whatever R4 I don't put on offense, and then maybe like Carnage or Black Panther, MCOC, somewhere like that. So my rule of 16 is that I'm opening up all of the basic crystals, but that's because of my champion need. I could be opening up the featured if I wanted to, because I have that solid base of 16 champions. So I can kind of take the hit of getting a shit tier for 15,000, where I could have got the same shit tier for 10,000. So right now the basic crystal has 108 characters total on January 29th, when Simba Supreme is added. There will be 109 characters in the 5-star basic. You do have an even chance for all of the characters, assuming Kabam is telling the truth. And those are modified by different variables with what champions you currently have. That is less than 1% chance for any specific character that you want. It's a lot of characters, and if you're really looking for someone, that's kind of where the 5-star featured comes in. Now, the 5-star featured it's great if you want a new character, like Aegon, Night Thrasher, Darkhawk. They all won't be in the basic crystal until March or April. And characters like the Thing and Diablo that just came out will be at the start of the next featured crystal in, I think it's around April, maybe May. But that is a very good way to get them if you want one of those characters. You miss them in Arena, and you get 5-star shards fast enough that spending 15,000 isn't that bad, because that's 1.5 5-stars, and you're actually only getting one. That's the easy way to think about the cost, and that's kind of why I myself have not gone for a lot of featured. I did go for one recently, a video that you all saw. But the featured, in my opinion, is good for only for specific champions. I opened it particularly looking for Heimdall when I did open it, and because you only have 24 characters there, and if you're looking for a new character, you have a 1 in 6 chance, so you do have a lot higher chance in the feature than when they get added to the basic crystal, and that's kind of why the feature is good, but the extra cost is not good for newer players at all. Now the Blade feature crystal, I have to pull this up to the front here, is a very interesting thing. So the Blade featured crystal, like all old featured crystals, has a 20% chance for the featured character, and then the other 80% is actually the entire rest of the basic pool. So what you're getting here is you're getting 20% chance for Blade, which is very good odds, 1/5 odds, and then 80% among the other 109 characters. in the basic pool. So you won't have like Darkhawk in this unless they've changed it since last time the Bloody Crystal came out. It is still called the Damper Crystal, so I don't think they changed anything. But last time it came out, you had chances for like Medusa and that kind of stuff. And people say it's a lot for these. Blade, despite having a couple things that hurt him, like the bleed immunity, global node, and Lion's War, he's still a very powerful champion. He's still a magic counter, a Dormammu counter. And I really think for most players, this could be a really good chance. Just to pull a character who's very solid in his own right. The Act 6 nodes came out yesterday, and there wasn't anything that looked exceptionally bad for Blade. Maybe the Power Struggle node, but a lot of people were expecting him to be very anti-Blade in Act 6, but I really think that he's no longer like the top tier character. He's no longer, and sorry, he is still a top tier character. He is no longer the number one necessity like he used to be. The basic, in my opinion, is the best option for I'd say about 90% of players. You have all the characters you kind of need in there. If you don't have that rule of 16, absolutely be going for the basic. You're essentially saving shards as opposed to going for the featured. You're going to be able to build up a nice, solid, strong roster there. There are some great options in the basic that aren't in the featured. The features rotate every month, so that can't change. This featured, in my opinion, is one of the worst that they've had recently, just because you have characters like King Groot, Iron Fist, She-Hulk, Agent Venom. There's just some really bad, and some of the featured champions in it don't really like strike me as fantastic. Like the Champion, Night Thrasher, Darkhawk. I don't really have any need for those characters. I do have Awakening Gem, but for like Venom the Duck, there's nothing like fantastic. You got Simba Supreme in there, Iceman for me, and that's about it. So that's just not worth it. Where I can go for the basic, spend less shards, open them more often, and I have chances for characters like Ghost, Heimdall, Corvus, Medusa. Blade is also in the basic pool too. It is just the lower chance, but it's absolutely worth it for the 10,000 shards, in my opinion, as opposed to spending the 15,000 and getting something that most likely is a 5/6 chance you're going to get something that you could have gotten from the basic crystal as well. And that just makes it not worth my opinion. Obviously, if you're lucky, then great, then the 5,000 extra shards is worth it. But personally, I've been opening up the basic for a while. I've only ever opened up 2 featured crystals, and those led me with the Voodoo dupe, like you saw, and back when Angela was a featured, I opened it up and got Cyclops. So I haven't had great luck with those. That's another reason to open up the basic, but I definitely think that growing a strong roster is important. I'm up to 43, and I still only have 4 rank 4 5-stars because I have difficulty getting ones that I want. That's why I'm going for the feature a little bit more often now, just to kind of increase my chances, but this feature just isn't worth it in my opinion. So yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on the featured versus basic rule of 16. Get your strong roster first. Even go past 16 if you want. Featured 5-star, 4 specific champions, basically only. If you want one of those characters, if you do the chances in your head, like that's a pretty common thing to do. Like say there are 8 characters you really like, but 12 you would want to quit the game if you got, then maybe that's not exactly what you want to be going for. The Blade feature crystal is a really interesting option and opportunity for a lot of characters, for a lot of people. I don't even have a real need for Blade. I have Quake, which handles most of the things that he does, but I'm still considering going for it. I don't have a top tier skill champion right now, so I'll probably go for maybe like 1 or 2 of these, depending on how many shards I'm building up very quickly. So yeah, I think it's a great option for a lot of people. If you're looking for that blade dupe, absolutely go for this, because it's a great way to get that dupe, and it's just a great opportunity in general. So that's kind of my thoughts on the basic versus featured. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy. Let me know if you disagree, agree down in the comments, and I'll read everything, and I'll probably respond to you. Let me know. So thanks for watching. Have a good one.